Most NBA players have other sports interests aside from basketball, such as soccer, tennis, and even MMA. However, there's one player who stands out with a truly unique sporting background apart from basketball, and that's none other than Jamal Murray, the main point guard of the Denver Nuggets, who has been one of the most anticipated players since Carmelo Anthony in the Nuggets franchise. Jamal Murray hails from Ontario, Canada, with parents originally from Jamaica. His father, Roger Murray, also played basketball back in the day and even became teammates with the boxing legend Lennox Lewis. Lewis played basketball before pursuing professional boxing. Jamal Murray's first sport was actually track and field, along with his younger brother Lamar, before he began training in basketball. When he was around 12 to 13 years old, his father enrolled him in leagues with older players. He also practiced scrimmage with college players in their area. During this time, he was also learning Kung Fu. According to Jamal Murray, when he was young, the first Chinese film he watched was Five Deadly Venoms, and from that movie, he got the idea of incorporating meditation into his training. Murray uses meditation for his mental toughness and focus in games or any endeavor. Murray started using that training for small things to enhance his other skills. A martial artist also said that the body can achieve beyond its limits if the memory is truly focused. Jamal Murray is the type of player who immerses himself in practice to the point where the president of basketball operations for the Denver Nuggets had to advise him to reduce his training intensity to avoid risking his body during the 82-game regular season. If some players use what they call load management, Jamal Murray, on the other hand, has meditation stemming from his Kung Fu training. Jamal Murray even said that his training in Kung Fu has given him the power of mind to push past his limits in his body as long as he undergoes the right meditation. Jamal Murray initially played for Grand River Collegiate Institute in Ontario before transferring to Orangeville Prep because his father became an assistant coach there. He even teamed up with Thon Maker. This duo posed challenges for many teams in America and participated in numerous basketball camps, including the Nike Hoop Summit, alongside players like Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, and Brandon Ingram. From Canada, he played his way to Kentucky when he was recruited by John Calipari. As a freshman, he was a candidate for the John Wooden Award and the Naismith Player of the Year. In just one season at Kentucky, Jamal Murray averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists per game, shooting 40% from the three-point area. He also held the highest scoring average for a freshman in the history of Kentucky under Coach Calipari. Because of Jamal Murray's fantastic performance, he quickly joined the 2016 NBA Draft, where he was selected by the Denver Nuggets as the 7th overall pick. There were high expectations for him due to his success in high school and college careers. In Jamal's early NBA games, he scored decently and initially served as an off-the-bench player, averaging 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists per game with a 30% shooting percentage from the three-point line. By his second season, Jamal Murray's performance improved significantly to 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists per game, along with an increase in his field goal percentage. He also became the starting point guard for the Denver Nuggets. It can be said that he really feels lacking because he doesn't receive the same level of good media attention as a top prospect in Canada and a top scorer in college, especially considering his potential as a lottery pick. Instead, the media focused more on the issue of his girlfriend when a private video of her was released accidentally, rather than discussing his accomplishments on the basketball court. Will Jamal Murray finally receive the proper media attention he truly deserves for consistently putting up big numbers? The last player to score at least 140 points in 3 playoff games was Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Jerry West, and now Jamal Murray, if we're talking about stats. In those 3 games, he had a 64% field goal percentage on 25 attempts per game and a 65% three-point percentage on 11 attempts per game, all within 40 minutes, averaging 47 points per game. Jamal Murray's efficiency in those 3 games was remarkable, because when a player scores a significant amount of points, analysts often focus on their shot selection and the number of attempts. On April 12, 2021, Jamal Murray suffered a serious injury, tearing his Achilles tendon in his left knee during the game against the Golden State Warriors in the final minute. This worsened Jamal Murray's condition to the point where he reportedly told coach Mike Malone that he should be traded because he was considered damaged goods. However, Mike Malone reassured him that he would be supported in his recovery. By the 2023 season, the Denver Nuggets clinched their first ever championship title, led by Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. and they could potentially become back-to-back champions this season. So this is the story of Jamal Murray's life, how he rose from a serious injury, and his secret to recovering in basketball. If you have any reactions or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section.